Welcome back to Timberborn and our waterfalls playthrough. So last time we got our carousels. I think they're working. I did say I didn't particularly really like this, and I think it will probably change because it just looks terrible, and it's slightly embarrassing, but not to worry. The end result will be the same, but that is terrible. But anyway, so I'm starting to. Oh, excuse me. Never take a gulp of drink before you start doing a video, and then realise of something's happening. But anyway, so this is our. And we got the zip line going straight in there. So this is our another little area. And I've got all scrap metal and whatever else I've got in here. So that's our metal blocks. So let's get going, shall we? And we'll see what we can achieve. Now, obviously, we didn't go for the joy of No Wonder, and that was because what I want to do though, I want to delete this. Because this needs to be in here. That I've got enough. I've got a couple of hundred. I'm blasting that down to get more area for this. Although I want to redesign this anyway because I don't particularly really like it. I think it could do it. Always better to go straight than round a weird corner like that. And it should speed itself up then. Although this is a drop here, this will actually speed up as well. Because this drop, it should speed up the water. Well, I think it will. I don't particularly like all this on here either, so that needs to be sorted. I'm just trying to think of how I can get up there and get that sorted. What else have we got to get done, or what do we want to get done in this play? Now, we've obviously got some more. We've got 170 something in here, but food situation. Every time in my playthroughs, food is always the limiting factor of how I do things, and I need to stop that and obviously increase the increase everything. Now, I know I was waiting for. I know I'm waiting for this thing to basically get rid of all its water, but I can't up to this precise moment. I can't do anything. Although I have got like 2,000 in. I could probably do. How much metal I've got? I've only got 180 really. I mean, I've got 3,000 in that. So not too bad. Potatoes 1,400. So that means, yeah, there's not enough. There's not enough. The trouble is, there's not enough storage to actually be able to store the damn thing. So that's another concern. This was probably why I was actually doing this last time and didn't finish it off. I've got tons of. Is that going to be in the way? I think that's going to be in the way. Right. Let's start the commotion. The commotion of the commotion. It's 3 and it's 3 and it's 3. Unfortunately, that's going to have a bit of an issue. Because I'm not going to be able to get up there, and Well, I am going to be able to get up there, but what I mean is I'm not going to be able to get rid of this. So we want 3 on there. That will have to have... No, that will only be 1s. Like so. I won't detonate that until I've got this down. That'll allow me to get this path system going here. Now, there's a path going to be there. There's a path that... Is that 3 and 3, like so. Obviously, I could get them in. That's not an issue. That is not an issue. Now, I obviously can go further up as well. I don't need to be in this, but... Now, that's wheat, that's potatoes. It's merely the end result, not necessarily the... I'm trying to think of a place that I'd like... I mean, obviously I've got all this water, all this place now. I'm trying to get rid of all this. This is what I'm trying to get rid of. I've got that for... Do you know, I wondered if it'd be good to actually sort of use this for something. Because I have no place to actually be able to do what I want to do. That's flipping... I hate berries. I like berries, but I hate berries, if you get what I mean. They are so annoying. I'm going to delete that. Now, if we do a... Obviously, if we do that, so that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5. See, I need... Right, so I need 6. I need a 6 space to be able to build one of these, you see. And I don't have the space to do it. Or I do if I modify this and rip this down and push this further forward. That might actually be a good idea, really. Yeah, let's just do that. We got 3. That'll be 3. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's going to give me 3. I'm going to rip this down. Get this built. And they're going to do bread anyway. Right. That path, this can all be picked up. Get all this out where. This path, I haven't built yet. I'll just put it down there like that. Now I'm going to get rid of this one. If I'd actually selected the right thing, that is. Like so. We'll put our normal stuff down here. Like rotate and rotate. We'll just pause them because we don't want them in there. We'll then put this in there, like that. So this is gonna be for... What's it gonna be for? Not a clue. I have no clue what this is gonna be for. That's a bit of a problem, so let's solve that. Now I might have to get rid of that. Although saying that though, they will fit on this another one. Because this needs another one, doesn't it? That. This needs that and that. That needs that and that. So they can't fit on there. But even though there, I could put them. I could actually put them here and put all the storage down there. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I didn't think of that before. See, I can get these in here. Ah, that's fire and brimstone. Right, and then I'll get these. Where are they? Another here somewhere. No, that's the grist mill. The grill, there we go. I was just thinking I could have built a grill, bomb. I don't think it's called that, but grill bon voyage, because that means goodbye in French, isn't it? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And how many of them could we get on that? We can only get, yeah, we can only get 2. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's still not wide enough, you see. It'd have to be another 1. So that's why I'm doing that. Just we'll just get these built, and then I'll tear this down. It's not as if I've just built that like 5 minutes ago. Bread, and bread. Sorry, I selected the other screen there. That's just where the sound stopped. It's always a Unity thing. This is built on this game uses Unity engine, and it is notorious for that. That if you select another window, it will stop the music. Stop the music. Or whatever, sound in general, but it doesn't tend to. It can also stop the game as well. Right, so that's 4. We're trying to wait for these to get built. I'm actually running out of logs here. This is not good. Oh, I want... Oh. Can I get one in there? Yeah, I can get one in there. Do that one. Thank you very much. Because if I'm going to increase the beaver count, which I need to get a huge amount more storage. Well, I need to get a huge amount more of everything. Now, when I rip this down, there's no reason why I can't put the haulers and these in here. It's not flipping good, is it? At least it will tear out that old thing. I mean, the only thing we're doing at the moment, we're using it for... because they've got the power from there. But that doesn't necessarily mean I don't have... I can't move them. I mean, I don't really need them at this precise moment, like. I could do with some more metal, really. Let's build... I'm not desperately rushing to have that done. Right then. This is going to be the same. So we're going to... Right. I'm going to delete this then. I'm going to pick all this up. This is probably going to say, hey, got any room for the... haven't got any room for like... Oh, no, I have got room. I definitely need logs. That's for certain. Now that should theoretically make this slightly faster. There you go. You see, now it's going to make it faster because it's a higher ground. Unfortunately, though, now I have no way of actually being able to get down there. I do now, look. Well, I don't. It's going to have to walk all the way around and in there. Don't know why I did that, though. Too busy clicking the way I was doing it. Yeah, so this should actually speed up the water. Yeah, thought so. Because if you've got a higher ground, if you've got higher ground and you fall on it, it tends to speed up on this game. Which I don't know whether it's because of the game or it's just the way physics in that instance works, but who knows? What's this? Why doesn't... Oh. Because I haven't got any storage for bread. Right, so I ain't got any storage for bread. So let's build some storage. I don't know why I did that. Just ignore that. That's fine. That's actually too. Oh, what are you doing, pig? Come on. Let it go. There, and there, and there. So we'll have bread. We'll have bread on the bottom. And we'll have that on the top. Because they're all here. Now, I can obviously increase this lot, which I haven't done yet. But that would be a good idea. Just to, I know this is a mammoth task of that's potatoes. That is wheat, so we'll set wheat to that. That is flour, so we'll set that to wherever it is. And we'll get that built. Now we should have enough relatively, a little while, to not have to build too much more of these. Because it's incredibly resource hungry. But the thing is... so we did that as well. Probably don't need this time. Cool. Cool again. Right. Delete that. I'm not going to be caught out the next time. Just in case I want to get rid of all this, you see. That would be under there, wouldn't it? But it doesn't need to be under there. That doesn't need to be under there. That line now is through here. Which is obviously linking that one up, that one up, that one up. But it's not doing anything. So I haven't built anything to actually do anything to it, to do anything with it. So once that's done, I could get more storage. So I've got an enormous amount of place now for storage. That's well, I've got a lot of blanks. I don't really need to worry about the blanks. I've just realised, and it's the logs that's going to absolutely tear me apart. No gears. No place for gears. Okay. So they've been able to do that. That's good. Oh, they've been able to do this as well. I don't have any contaminated, do I? I shouldn't have. Homeless. Huh? I've got homeless. Why have I got homeless beavers? What the hell? What have I done? This. What? Why? What have I done? Well, they can get over there. It's on about. This building isn't connected to... Oh, well, that's just that one. This building isn't connected to... What do you mean it's not connected? I can't work it out. I can't see anything that's wrong with it. It's saying all the buildings are not connected, but I don't understand why. They're all going in there. How can it be not connected? Oh, wait a minute. It's these, isn't it? Yeah. Shh, don't tell anybody. Pig is losing the plot. I was thinking, what the hell's going on here? That can't be right. That can't be right. I can do them and then we'll build them, but I don't really need to build them at the moment. I wonder what was going on. I'll put that up full. I'll also stop taking water from here. Like so. That should save. We have 8 days of a nightmare. That's almost been built. That's almost been built. Although it won't until this is all built. Yes, it's not connected because there's no connections. Right. I think that's the plan. I like this plan. I don't like this plan, but this plan can be moved. I think. Because I think what I'll do is I'll put all the... Like I said, I'll put all the haulage, all these lot in this over here. Because it's no use to me because it's got all bad water. I might as well... Well, they've got some power going, I suppose. I got a couple of 100 explosives. Now, I don't actually think I can... It doesn't matter because they're not using that anyway, so... there's no power in the inn. I think it might pay. That's a tunnel. That's not what I want. Turn that around. Turn this around. I'll get... What I'll do is... I'll get 4, but I'm only going to build... You see, the trouble is, if you do that, then you can't connect anything else on there. Oh, well, that'll do. I'll just connect these up. These'll fly through. And I'm going to rip all this down. Because this is going to be... that can get my... Can I get all of that? Yeah, I can. Let's delete this as well. All of this can be used. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to set this to slightly less. That, and then what I'll do is I'll just blow this top off. Blow the top off. I don't know what's in here, but I'm going to get rid of it anyway. I think it's resin. Yeah, it's resin. I want that done, and then I need to get rid of this. I think that's done. That is done. Let's get rid of this. You can then pick that up. Obviously, oh, I said I was going to have a like a thing here, didn't I? The problem being is obviously I've got the zip line in there, but I think that was a temporary idea anyway, so that was the thing. I've got 0 planks. Have I used all my planks? No, I haven't used all my planks. I was going to say. It's just not got the planks in there. Don't know where they are. Oh, I know where they are. Ah, yeah, that's the problem. Because that needs... that needs planks to do that. Well done, pig. Let's pick this up. Yes, not the best. not the best idea I ever had. Now we got logs somewhere. I think we got logs somewhere. Because if I haven't got a log somewhere, I'm gonna go up myself. Right. This now should get built. Huh? Can't believe I did that. Oh no. I got one. I got one in a dream. Come on. I should pick up. I mean, there's planks all sorts. There's tons of everything here. Yeah, just pick all this up, will you? That's fine. Why aren't you picking this up? No, no. What do you mean? It's too far. Well, it won't be too far in a second. Oh, yeah. There we go. Right, get that. Well, that's not too far now. Get down there. We on the back. Oh, did I get rid of that? Oh, well. What the hell? I'm going to get rid of that as well. It stops them from going down there. Let's pick this up. And, oh, they're all sleeping now. Have they got this back? Yes, now they've got this back. Ah, that's all right. Planks. This is an empty. Yeah, that wasn't the, that was not the brightest idea I've ever had. What I should have done is put something in here to prevent that, but it doesn't matter. Right. That's all up and... Well, it's not up and running yet, but it will... It will be up and running once in a minute. That's not... I've got 9,000. I should start getting more beavers in, shouldn't I? That's the right play here. For sure. I've got that. Have I got any more room up here that I'm not actually enabled yet? I think so. Yeah, I've not even enabled these yet. This isn't connected to a building. Why is it not connected to a building? Oh, I can see. Yeah, you're just giving yourself 32 more beavers, and you didn't even know that you had... Well, spaces for beavers anyway. So that's 32 beds I've just given myself. Even though I wasn't supposed to do that many. I just said, whatever you think. What's... Oh, yeah, because this is... We've got 4,000, and I've got... Oh, I'm almost on the cusp, though, again. I just can't seem to be... I just cannot seem to produce enough bread. Just use it all. No storage. Where's the gears, then? Gears are important. Where's the gears storage? Don't know. I bet there's one here. No, that's paper. Let's just build a couple of little ones, yeah. Trying to drag, but you can't do that. I'll find another place eventually. Whew. Let me know. That was a quick burn, right? They get themselves a bit busy, don't they? They do. Then we'll get the arduous task of getting rid of a lot of this. I suppose if I'm going to use all these explosives, it gets rid of them out of the way, doesn't it? Now, obviously, I haven't connected these up yet. Inside. If I don't connect them up, they will not. Now, if they build that, they can also build these as well. Well, if I do this wrong, then I'm going to have about 300 beavers. 300 beds in about 3 seconds if I've done that wrong. Which is not the best way. That can go. No. That was wrong. Delete. Do that. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this ledge. Get rid of the ledge, and then that's actually not doing anything. That's can stay like that. That's fine. We've got 2,000 in water left, and I have absolutely not enough water. It's just dying. The irrigation channel isn't going because it can't fill that up, you see. That's the only problem with an underwater irrigation channel. That's a bad water one. That could come over here, actually. Because I think I've got to cut all this down. Well, the idea would be to have the bad water come right the way out of there, but I don't think I'll be able to get that done. I need a place for explosives. Because otherwise, we're going to not be able to. Once that's built, I will get rid of that, and then I can get rid of this. This can be built as well. Storage. Medium. I'm just going to put the medium tank there. That's for bad water. That's going to go. I don't need that. I think I could probably cut all this down. That is going to give me a lot more stuff as well. So, well, I've got enough food. That's not the problem. So it's just getting all this. It's trying to keep all this water, though. That's the damn problem. And I don't think I can keep the water. Now, actually, this is working now. But where are they taking all this? That's the question. Oh, they're taking it all in here, aren't they? Because I've got... we've only got 3,000. Just give her another one. And another one. There we go. That's giving them... That'll strip mine all that. How are we doing? I think it's all just about done. I want that one there. That will be hunky dory. Yeah, 36 adults coming. And I've got vacancies 28, so I've got a lot more vacancies than I need. But I'm going to put that up. That's fine. Right, I'm going to empty this out now. So that'll do that. Once that's done, then I should be able to... I don't know what this is for, because that's not going to do anything. This can all go. Yeah, the only problem is trying to keep all the irrigation. Now, there's another problem is... I haven't got enough water storage either, so that's another, thing that I've got to sort out. Now, I need to put this down to 265. I'm going to have to solve this as well, and take out these and put the dam in there, because that way I'll not have to keep going up and down like a blooming yo-yo with that. Has that been done? Yes, it has. Now, it would be possible to hold back that water and do a dam. I'd have to fill some of this in and get rid of some of this. Which isn't too bad of an idea. what I was thinking of was, because this is quite high, this high, and I don't, yeah, so it'll need to go up one, which will give me an excuse to get rid of that. That'd be nice, so. And then what I can do is I put a dam over there and it flows. It'll flow really a lot higher as well. So that might be like this. This is running faster because it's got a, well, it's a sluice anyway, but you know what I mean. I mean, I could actually put a dam in there, and it would go right the way over. But it would hold all this back then, see? I'm just building out this here. I also eventually now the next time we have a thing, I might blast some of this down. It would have been nice to get this channel going down there, but that is a hell of a lot of stuff to go down. Trouble is, it has to be 3. Right, there. Right, that's done. While I was waiting for that, yabbering. So that, all of these can then be moved. This. All of this lot. All of this lot. All these can be, get out of my way. That's a 2. I think I'll get rid of that as well. Have you done that? You have. Well done. Let's go boom boom. There's something really satisfying. I don't know why. I have no idea why it's satisfying blasting things up. It's definitely a man thing. It'd be nice. Should we do this corner here? Yeah, I think that might actually be quite nice, just to get some sort of. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some. First is first. Oh. I don't know whether that makes any sense. First things first. If you think about it, it makes no actual sense whatsoever. Because it's always first things first, isn't it? The problem being is once I put contamination barriers on there, I will not be able to put them in. I'll have to put them on. I'll have to put them on a stilts. But that's fine, I suppose. Don't want that. Then we'll follow this path here. Just to get, I would say, probably somewhere back here, I think. What is that? That's a... I calculate that as a 3, because that looks like a 2 anyway. So there's 2 there. That's the 3. That's a 3. That'll be just a quite nice ish line. We've got most of these, and too far from the path. Right, that should now be able to be done. They are getting rid of it, but the trouble is it's getting around here. So how much bad water have I got? Not a lot. I definitely haven't gotten a lot of explosives, that's for certain. So we do that in a minute. Then that'll be done. That can go. Right. I've got quite a lot of metal now. let's do some more of these, if I can find out where I'm looking for. 3. Obviously, well, no, because it'll come down here, you see. There. And there. That's another storage. Oh! Hellspire. So we've done that. That's, as you can see, it's got rid of some of it there, but not all of it. Now, we just put in these in. Once I've got this in, because obviously I'm going to absolutely rip out the bad boy, I'm going to start... I'm going to have to do something with this. Now, the problem is if you want one of these, then you've got to do that. But it might actually be worth just going down here and then just, you know what I mean? Just sending this down. But until all this is in, I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, I can get rid of that one. Oh. I've done it again. Right. I always do this. Yeah, I'm definitely not happy with that. I'm so not happy with it. I'm happy with it, but not happy with it, if you get what I mean. It looks horrendous, and I don't like it. And I don't really need that many... In fact, where's that not even going? Why is that section not even doing anything? I don't get it. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because there's no floor, is there? The floor is... It comes and goes around. So... yeah, well done, Pig. Eesh. I can just hear somebody... I could have told you that! Well, that's what comments are for. Not to worry. Not to worry, I still got a lot of logs left, Mike. I've got the food situation is absolutely ranking up, so. But now we've I'm gonna fix this now. Oh, the only problem is I need to get them all out. Get out. Get out. Do not come in here at all. I'll do that. So what we'll do is we'll do a 2 from here. I suppose I could just drop that down. Then that is there. Oh no, I can't do that, can I? That was the problem. Yes, I can. Yes, can. Yes, can. Yes, can. Yes, can. Whoops, sorry. That needs to go. It's got to be in a line, you see. That needs to go. Contamination barrier, like this. You can't have a. It can't be on a diagonal like that. It's got to be on a line like that. Now, if I do that, obviously now this cannot. I can't put anything over that. But what I can do is I can do that. That will allow me to do it. Then I can put this over the top. The only problem here now. This is what I said. The only problem is now is I can't get the bad water because I can't build them on this. But there's no reason. No, I can't do that either, can I? I'm gonna have to go further in. The water and the bad water. You see, I'm okay. I can't. I just need to get to that path. That one could get to not that path. That one might have to empty out. In fact, I'll probably empty all these out, really. Don't know where to put them. In fact, I know what I'll do. I'll just smash the lot of them, and then they can pick them up, do whatever else they want to put them. If I do this, and I do that, that's one soul. Well, it's not soul, but just looking at the time. Oh, it's looking at the time again. There. I can do that, you see. You see. I can do this. That needs to be a 2. That needs to be a 1. That can now have bad water. Although that needs to have another one because I can't. That'll need. No, that's a real pain. In fact, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm not going to do it like that. I'm gonna come down here. That's a 2. That's a 1. 1. I forgot. I've water. I'd forgotten where the bad water thing was. You know, you look at something, you think, I know it's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Then I'll send that down. So that'll... That'll put them on like stilts. But they're all connected into this. Now they're all connected. I don't need this anymore. That can have the line straight down. Did I build all this? Yes, I did. That's a bit of a better line. It still would be nice to have that bad water sorted. Right, then delete this. You lot can keep coming down. Don't need you not to down. Now we've got the... Now I've got a place for... Once I do that, that's ace. Ace. So that's all we've got then. And once these get all in, this here should actually be okay. It doesn't really matter because you can build on it anyway. It's not gonna. I don't think it'll affect the beavers either in there, but it's just nice to have it in. Whew. That's some work I've had to come up with there. I think this is going to have to get sorted in another draft. Now, I've got dirt, but I've only got 400 in dirt, and I don't think that's going to be enough. I think, if I am, I can do that, and I get that for dirt. That's probably enough dirt storage for quite a while. That's 2,000. I don't know whether I need all that. You know, we'll just have it anyway. Oh, I have got... yeah, I'm going to have to build all this, aren't I? I need to build all this infrastructure. Right, build all this for me. Oh, and that would be a good idea, because you can't get to it otherwise. Possibly would be a good idea to go to the top. So what we're going to do is, it doesn't matter that it's not like fully there. That's probably enough. I can get another 2 if I get rid of that. Like so. If I put the path that comes through here, there's a bit there, but it doesn't matter. Then that path can come down here. I'm going to pause these until I really know what I'm going to do. I've got not a lot of logs, that's for certain. I've got 800 planks. Now, what might be an idea is to pause the gears, because they take planks to do that. And let's pause. How many do we want to pause? Let's pause them apart from 1. We'll leave 1 running. Oh, in fact, actually, I've got this lot as well, haven't I? Forgot about them. They can pause. Like so. In fact, I don't like that one. I'd rather have... I'll just have 2. Only 2 going. In fact, I don't even think these are going, actually. No, they're not. They weren't even working, so it didn't make a difference. But I have got... only 4, so... I'm gonna need some more beavers, I think. So we're now onto the outside. Like this and this. And if I just do that, we get all that set. We got another instant 37 beds. Probably slightly too many, but you know. This is what I was doing, wasn't it? Right, so we'll back. Haulage, we'll back this onto here. Then I'm gonna go, not the district centre, then I'm gonna go back. I don't care, just get out of it. I can't even put it there then. Oh, I was thinking, why the hell can't you do that? Then I'm gonna go like that. Do I need to do it? I did get 2, didn't I? I think I can only have so many though. I can't. Yeah, I can't get that there, but we can solve that. I need to pause all these before they go absolutely schizoid. We're almost at the time of the end of the video. But I'll be able to move everything, all of this lot, and have a massive amount of, you know, more haulers, more builders, more everything. I'm going to put that, and then I'm going to set this to a 3. Take this line out, and then I can have another line, and I can have a last one in here. And I think that's going to work out quite well, actually. Probably don't need that many. Although having a district like that looks quite neat, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. But anyway, we'll start to round it down now. So don't forget, we're getting there. Everything is coming. I've changed all this to get more food, and I've had 6,000. I've got 9. I've obviously increased the beaver count quite considerably, so I have to think about the water situation. I've also obviously made this higher. Now this is running a lot faster, which is obviously making this light go a lot faster. But we can, and I want to change this because obviously this here is just stupid. Now, it probably would pay, if we look at this, it probably would pay to turn this around. Do it this way as a single and then connect it into the back of here. Yeah, I like that idea. I do not like this. And I can do the, yeah. So next time, that's what's going to happen. We'll get this reconnected to some better. The trouble is, if I make a dam, this won't work. So I'll have to I might have to increase the height of them. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do with this area here. And that. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this because I'm really enjoying this playthrough. Well, I'm enjoying every playthrough, but we now obviously got our industrial section and everything else. But I hope you come back. Don't forget to check out pixtv.com for all the latest videos and weeks prior and whatever else that's happening. PC, phone, tablet, and everything like that. All free. You don't need to pay anything. Free. You don't even need to log in. Just go and have a look, and you can take yourself to a video if you want to see it. Anyway, we'll see you again. Bye for now.